Hi guys, welcome to my second analysis video of the year. This week it's very different from the first video. So the first video was just looking at players that the pros were using in their squads and just looking to see if there were different trends. This week is purely gameplay, and I want to take you for a game that I would have been trying my utmost to win because at this point in the weekend league I'm 21 wins, 6 games remaining. So I'm thinking in my head, yep, Elite 3 is on definitely and pretty secure at this point. I just need 2 more wins out of my 6 remaining games. But in the back of my mind, I've got that eye on, can I go 6 games in a row? Because I did it a few times in FIFA 20 where really late in the day I went on a big winning streak. So it wouldn't have been impossible to get that verification and that 27 wins, and I was certainly gunning for that. So I was, like I say, doing my utmost to win. So I just thought I'd take you through a game, kind of step by step, and stop the play at certain places where I think, I don't know, a certain bit of play is worth bringing your attention to, or looking at my mistake, or looking at the opponent's mistake, how I've dealt with different scenarios, and hopefully you can take something away from the video. If not, my own mistakes that I made, maybe see things that I'm doing that you like in defense or attack. And I'll kind of try and talk through the thought process in different steps. So played a video. So this was my squad. Some of you know it from my draft to glory already, but it sets up as a 4-4-2. So Ronaldo and Neymar up front, Salah and Mbappe on the wings, and Wijnaldum and Sanchez holding. So the squad I'm facing looks like a hybrid Bundesliga and Prem. Like, it's not an amazing squad, do not get me wrong here. I've got a lot better squad than he has, and I really should be seeing out this game at this point. So we start off the game. I switched to my attacking formation, which is my 4-4-2. And like any game, we just try and keep the pressure on at this point. Nothing too special. Cut out with Mendy there. And safely wide. In Salah, I usually cut inside from here quite a lot in this game. So we've got the safe cut inside with Wijnaldum. Tried a bit of skill with Neymar. Again, we try, but it fails. Nothing too bad there. I guess after the fake shot turn, the shot might have not been on, but it was worth the gamble. Back with Ronaldo, tried a shot and very narrowly misses there. I guess it was on his left foot, which is his weak foot, so that's definitely not guaranteed to go in. Now putting the pressure on with Mbappe. And again, so Sanchez trying to cover the middle, but realise we can't cover, so we have to switch to Virgil. Coming inside with Gomez, and we make the interception. So decent little bit of player switching there. Admittedly, it was a little bit late from Virgil. Now with Ronaldo, I've tried to hurry that attack. I think I should have slowed it down earlier, but I've got a little bit lucky. Pass to Salah wide, RB skill dribble, or bridge dribble, should I say, and cross back post. So that was the RB cross back post to Neymar and a volley in. Like quite a standard goal this FIFA. So again, we're doing 1-2s between the strikers. Got another chance here. Good keeper move from the opponent there to stop Ronaldo across goal. I didn't see it, and I guess I wasn't aware of it at that stage, but now in game, I'm now aware of it. So another bit of build-up play there. Neymar unfortunately lost it, and I should have played the ball earlier to the wing. So his come inside, I've intercepted with Sanchez, but mainly I knew Sanchez was covered there, so I didn't need to block Werner. Build up again, so into the striker, looking to go wide to Salah. It's not on, Ronaldo's come short, so I'm interested in Wijnaldum there, but he stops running at a certain point, which was a bit frustrating for me. And okay, right, we are gonna stop it there because I'm 1-0 here, and I've made a massive mistake, I think. So this is a good bit of play. The stop, and then I'm just waiting for Ronaldo to make that run, and I've made the pass at a perfect time. But it's here that I've made the horrible mistake. Now, I think the defender's going to close Ronaldo down. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass it to Neymar. But he hasn't done that, so I could have just taken the shot with Ronaldo into that corner, and in hindsight, I should have done that. And what Neymar will do now, so he'll shoot and Alaba will block it. Unfortunately, we didn't particularly aim very well on that occasion, but yeah, that was a big chance to go 2-0 up and maybe even force an early rage quit, who knows. But so we're on the defence again here. I'm switching with Virgil. And right, we'll roll this back as well, because I've made the mistake somewhere in this attack and I'm trying to work out where. So I've pressured Werner here. Now, I really need to be dropping back with Virgil now and blocking that through ball, or covering that through ball to Werner. So what am I doing? I'm cutting the pass outside. So I think Gomez has got the pass covered inside. All I need to do is cover that outside pass. And I'm thinking even still that I can make that interception. But I'm obviously horribly wrong. He doesn't make the interception. And Werner, yeah, rolls around the keeper. So very quickly, I've gone from being 2-0 up to 1-1 down here in a weekend league where I'm trying to chase verified, and I'm not sure where I've made the mistake there. I think maybe I just haven't kept dropping with Virgil. I've tried to make the interception, and I just wasn't aligned to the ball, so I've missed the interception. But we'll move on. Looking at this build up now, a nice chip through to Neymar, and do you know what? We'll roll that back as well, because this is quite an important one in the build up. So we see Neymar running through here, and it's a nice little chip through ball, because I know his run will take him past all the back line. It's quite a rare thing in FIFA to do little chip through balls over the defence like this, but in this situation it's worked. Now what I haven't done well is I haven't taken a touch. So I've got enough space to take a touch and put my foot through this, but I've decided to volley it first time, thinking he might take a touch and then hit it straight away. So that's the lesson there. A bit more composure in my finishing in that position, but it's very fast paced, so I think those mistakes are always going to happen sometimes. So we're playing safe out the back now with Virgil, playing into midfield, then we'll go wide again. I use my wide guys a lot, and if the opponent gives me space, like he has done there, he didn't close me down, so I ran down the line immediately, building up with Wijnaldum, but he's blocked it. And again, it's another important bit of play actually I want to look in on, because this is a good attack that I've just wasted, and with the defender closing me down like that, I'm not safe to now pass to Mbappe. I'm not safe to pass to Salah. So really, I need to come back to Wijnaldum and hope to recycle it either to Mendy or just wait until someone becomes available in the middle, because all my four attackers are completely unavailable. Like Neymar's between defenders, Ronaldo's way offside. So I haven't got a hope in keeping the ball. So that's my main mistake there, just trying to force the pass. So back to defence. Sort of harrowing with Sanchez again, not touching the back four, not bringing them forward. So I'm just controlling it with Sanchez. Now I engage Gomez, because there's no CDM there, and get the block with Van Dijk in the end. I had to manually switch to those guys because I have to try and control the danger. So now we're just looking to keep the ball and build up another attack on the left-hand side, and got a good through ball there to Ronaldo. I need to then probably pass it back to Salah. and try and force my way in. Go back to Ronaldo, yep. Neymar's now on. Now I nearly run out of options, but again, is that really the best thing to do? So again, this is another really good attack, and I'm in this position now with Neymar. Mbappe's sort of an option, Salah's not really an option. At this point here, I need to do a lot of work to get between the centre back and the full back here, and I've kind of just done a fake shot and not made it through. I think a better strategy for next time would have been to do a fake shot, stop, then kind of try and provoke that attacker out. So if I bring it back again, I'm in this position here, pass to Neymar, fake shot, stop. I then need this guy to come out to Neymar, and I can do a La Croqueta or an Elastico round that guy, which eliminates him instead of, because even once I've done the fake shot, he's very much well in play. I actually took him well out of it. But there just wasn't enough space there to get around that other defender. So a fake shot wasn't good in that scenario. I don't know, maybe the AI is too overpowered or something, I'm not sure. And okay, we'll play that one again. So I think this analysis will be quite easy. So I need to come up with Gomez here because Thiago's got the ball. I feel he is the danger, and if he kind of does a quick turn, he's through on goal. He's then backed around, but I've now seen that pass. I've seen that pass to the attacker and held my run with Gomez, but the AI assisted passing has just taken it right round him. So I'm actually prepared to say, okay, maybe I didn't need to switch to Gomez there, and I could have harried Thiago with one of my CDMs, which would have left Gomez in a better position to block that pass. And I just haven't, in this situation, I don't think I've got my player switching sorted out well enough. So I'm with Sanchez here. Where have I made the mistake? I've then passed back. So I press L1 there to bring me the nearest player to the ball, which in that position should have been Ronaldo, not Gomez. So I think I'm a little bit unfortunate there. It definitely should have been Ronaldo to block that. But then I can still quickly select to go to Ronaldo and maybe deal with that situation better. So maybe in future I just need to be a bit persistent. So on the counter attack with Ronaldo again, what are we doing here? Looks like we're gonna try a little dink into Salah again. Could we have made a better situation of this? So Ronaldo's out wide. Salah's not really on at this point. I would say that the pass there should have been to Neymar back post, so the RB cross, whereas we've just tried a little dink into Salah and it's not really worked. Or I should have just reverted around and maybe even tried to pass to Mbappe. So another attack wasted from me. So another chip through ball to Werner. Again, we'll kind of play that back just to see, could I have done anything better here? So I'm controlling with Mendy here. The gap is clearly in behind my defence. But do you know what? I think that's quite safe, and I don't think he can really get through on goal in that situation. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Again, CDM's trying to block that pass into the striker. And then I've engaged with Mendy when I've had to come out. And we will build up again. So Ronaldo, going out wide to Salah. And again, so he's gone to block the pass with Mendy. I've then run into that space. So I've got a feeling I've made a mistake somewhere in there. That feels like a massive opportunity gone for me. Again with my attack. So, number one, I think the through ball was on first time. Into Neymar, and I don't think I need to turn with Neymar here. I can just let Ronaldo run into that space, and that's the first mistake I make because I feel Ronaldo has more space at that point. I check back, now I go into Ronaldo. Now the defender's in a slightly better position, but it's still on for me. So again, I've kind of wasted a chance there because I've let it just be too easy to block my shot, and I feel a fake shot stop, let him commit because he's the only player back, would have been better in that scenario, or just maybe even not turning back. Just gonna watch it again, mate. See what I could have done differently. So once the ball goes into Ronaldo here, he's done well with the defender. So Mendy's blocked my chance really to go down the line and go near post. So I've done the correct thing to turn back, but then I've shot too quickly. So maybe even it could be either doing a skill move there or waiting for Neymar to come through and do a little pass. So we recycle the ball, Salah then has it, but a very forced pass back in. I think I panicked there. So to pause it there, it looks like I'm well on top, so 64% possession, 7-6, shots on target. Passing accuracy is 94%, which is again really good. Shooting accuracy as well, very good. Really looks like I'm on top here, and I just need to keep my head on really and sort of not wasting those chances. Overall, I haven't done much wrong defensively there. It's just my attack that I feel I really need to improve and make better use out of. So we'll start the second half here. Same way, keeping the ball going out wide, just making best use of the space I can really. I say that as I try and force a pass to Neymar. Now, I really should have recycled that back out wide in that situation. So again, defending with the CDMs, Sanchez, notice I'm a little wide there, so get Sanchez across. Don't switch to Van Dijk until that position. Have I switched too late there? So, when I player switch there, I think I'm going to player switch to a centre-back, I believe. Okay, yeah, no, I'm wrong to think that, and I've got my player switching all mixed up. Because you'll see I will move Wijnaldum up, and I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to move one of the centre-backs up. So that's definitely my mistake. Now, should I have switched to Van Dijk already? I'm running back, and in all fairness, Werner's not through on goal at this point, but a quick Elastico could take him through. So I really need to be selected on Van Dijk now. I finally do that. I jockey him, and okay, to be fair, I think I've just got really unlucky here. So I've jockeyed, I haven't dived in. He somehow got round me in that position and he scored. So yeah, I think that's just unlucky from my perspective. I've jockeyed, stood up with Virgil van Dijk. Maybe I could have selected a split second, but I don't really think that stopped him turning anyway. And I've tried a through ball across field there, and it's gone out of play. Now that's been happening a fair bit. So again, defending, I've actually come out with Virgil that time because there was a decent amount of danger. So pressuring with Mendy. Okay, I want to play that back because whilst I haven't made that mistake in this game, I make that mistake an awful lot. So I'm with Mendy here. I don't have to force that pass. What I really can do is instead, when I pick this ball up, what I'm getting better at is not passing out straight away because that's the natural reaction. I think I want this away from my goal, and instead of going shoot to get it clear, I want to try and keep possession. Now that's number one mistake. I need to either go out wide where it's away from danger, or if the attacker leaves me space, I can cut inside and maybe pass to one of my defenders. But I don't do either of those things and just give the ball away straight away, pass into Werner, and that could have easily resulted in a goal to my opponent. So build up play again. I'm going to wait here, and this is again a really important little tip for you guys. And it's a mistake I see a lot of goal players doing. So don't pass to Mbappe now, because Ronaldo's got so much space to run into. No one's pressuring me. I can keep running until Mbappe is at the perfect position to pass to. So I'm waiting. I could have probably waited even later there. But now he's in an attacking position and it's nearly exposed Davies enough so I can pass to Neymar. But yeah, that's a little tip. I've actually executed that poorly in the end because I could have waited longer with Mbappe. But yeah, just sometimes don't pass straight away. So picking up the play again CDMs, but now I need to switch to the centre back, which I do, and block it out. So again, good defending. We'll run with Mbappe, but nothing on, and we'll lose the ball with Neymar. And let's see where the mistake happened here. So I'd pass it with Neymar. I have an option there to pass to my midfielder, and I don't take it for whatever reason, and then I lose the ball. I just do it too late, and I think that's a reaction thing maybe. So again, looking to squash out the attack. We do that, and now so Mbappe's running, but he's done well with Alphonso Davies there to block it. I've then passed it back to Ronaldo, and I've tried a free ball just because it was on. And do you know what? Have I? So he didn't block that at all, and I'm thinking, well, why not gamble? Neymar's in that space. I think I have to shoot first time here. I don't think I can bring it down. Maybe if I do bring it down, I can go around the keeper. But in all honesty, I've gone past the keeper and he's just got a lucky hand to it. So I think in that case, I'm quite unlucky not to get the goal. So again, you know, it's a nice pattern here. Using my centre midfielders again, and that's not a bad bit of play to watch, really. So I'm using my CDMs. Not obviously, I wouldn't bring my centre backs out just to press the ball, but then I've pressed with Van Dijk. He's gone back with Werner. Then I'm able to pick up the ball with a midfielder. So a good block out by Gomez, and there I actually did a smart thing to recycle the play, keep the ball with Mendy, and again we move out wide. Mbappe keeps the ball well. We'll go inside, shift across. Okay, right. Again, I think I've made another mistake here, and maybe I've trusted in. So this is left foot Neymar, so weak foot 5-star, doesn't matter. 2 bars and a chip through ball. Now, in all honesty, that should go. It should go through no matter what. But I think I've really got an option here to do a little pass to Neymar and then go to Salah, which in the end, it's tried to do the chip through ball to Wijnaldum, and it's messed up completely in the end. And do you know what? That mistake leads to me conceding. So we can go right back to this chip through ball here. Although it's not like it's not really there where I concede the goal. Where is it? So I've pressed with the centre back there. I thought with Gomez I'm still blocking that pass, but I haven't. Then with Sanchez, okay. So maybe again very unlucky because I've switched to Sanchez there. I've made the tackle, but Allen's kept on the floor and a nice easy pass to Werner, and I don't think you can do anything about that. Maybe I can not mess up the chip through ball in the first place, which would have been nice. So I'm 3-1 down in a game where I really shouldn't be 3-1 down in. So my thought process now is to, well, I would hope, we'll see if that is true. I'll probably see how the next 5 minutes go, and then I need to change formation or tactics and press a little bit more. So, right, what's gone wrong here then? So I've passed to Ronaldo, cancelled back, so I can see with Ronaldo that I've got plenty of space to go into behind me. So I use R1 to dummy. I've then shot a cross goal with Ronaldo. I'm just going to put that back again just to see what bar I shoot with, because I'm really surprised that he... So 2.5, or Is that 2.5? Something like 2.5 there. A cross goal. I'll tell you what, I'm not that far away, and very similar to the first half. Could have easily been a goal, maybe lacking composure. Not really sure in that instance. So we're team press now. And just trying to force the issue. We're 2 goals down. And you can tell he's very deep, so good sort of L1 dribble and left analog stick dribble with Neymar, and we do get the goal with Ronaldo in the end. So good pressure. I get a little bit lucky there with Neymar. Shouldn't probably win the header. I thought I'd lost it with Neymar here. Fortunately, he messes up his defending completely. I passed to Ronaldo, do the right thing, so a little fake shot turn to get that space, and Ronaldo finishes well. So good goal. 15 minutes to go, and I just need to fill out team press from here. So trying to switch, I think I had a bit of trouble player switching there. Again, just usual stuff, controlling with the CDMs. Building up the attack. I'm building up a little bit quicker now. What have I done with Neymar there is the question. So we keep possession, we kind of force it a little bit. I guess we've got to force it at this point. Now really I should have gone back to Ronaldo because I didn't really have any options. Because he's pressing me as well, it's all about keeping the ball really. So we go down line with Ronaldo. Maybe could have done a free ball to Neymar there. Get it back from the press, so team press being so OP, but again, forcing it with Sanchez wasn't the pass. Block that pass out with Mendy a little bit luckily. Now where are we going? And I think I've just completely messed that up with Ronaldo, in all honesty. Messed up that attack. 8 minutes remaining. Again, sort of pressing with the CDMs. Ronaldo gets it, running into the space, so not passing forward, trying to commit other people out of position first. Finally does the through ball to Neymar. Nearly gets the cross into Ronaldo, but was that really the play there? So we'll watch it back. Neymar's gone down the line. Yeah, no, I thought I could get that cross into Ronaldo, so I'm not too displeased with that, but I could have gone back to Ronaldo. Pick up from the corner. And I go, oh, wow. Got a little bit lucky going through to Mbappe there, but another glorious chance missed. And that wasn't the pass either, was it? So there you see the shot to Mbappe missed. I don't think I put enough on it. But coming back to Adama here, tries a first time chip through ball, but I think I need to know that Adama doesn't have that in his locker. Some players might, but Adama doesn't. So win the ball back now. I may have been able to do a through ball there, but it's good. So we're keeping the ball, passing it. But I kind of run out of ideas in the end and don't execute anything. So what I believe I need to do here is, there's no space right side. There's just absolutely no space. So when I'm with Paulinho there, I think I then need to dive into the space left of the goal. But I don't do either of that. I sort of pass to Neymar and lose the ball. But I think the better play would have been to move to Talisca there instead. Only 1 minute left now. So things are getting a bit desperate, and I try and force it again with Ronaldo, I guess. And that's GG. So I think defensively, actually, there's not a lot wrong in that, and I'm not too displeased. So I guess the main thing I went away from this game with, the stats really hit me in a little way to kind of lose that game. And these were the stats. So 89% pass accuracy, that went down slightly on the second half. Yeah, shot stats, possession stats, you name it, are all good. The game was very much in my favour in terms of chances. I just missed a lot of chances and got my defending a little bit wrong. But actually, I was hoping to see what I'd done wrong defensively in this game. And looking back, I'm quite happy with it. I looked to defend mainly with my two CMs, switch to my centre-backs when I need to. The times when I did mess up, I think the first goal, definitely with Van Dijk, I've made an error in judgment to intercept it. But the other two are a kind of freak in a way, and shouldn't normally happen. Maybe switching to Van Dijk a little bit earlier on the second could have helped me. I'm not too sure, but it's how I was in my attacking position that really cost me in this game, and wasting my chances in general. Just a bit sloppy in that final third, and I think that's something I've got to take away and improve on next weekend. So that's it. I hope you've enjoyed that sort of guided commentary and step through and learn a couple of things. That's mainly been me focusing on my attacking flaws, I think, more than anything, and I'm going to look to improve and see if I can adjust that in coming weeks. So if you have tuned in, thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope it's helped, and see you next time.